Sometimes to rediscover yourself, you have to dare to walk away, even from what everyone else considers the peak. At 61 years old, when most people are planning to retire and enjoy peaceful days, Stephen Condon did the opposite. He closed the door on a more than 40-year career in tech marketing, one that brought a six-figure income, a milestone considered the dream destination of many, only to begin an entirely new journey, becoming an emergency medical technician. That decision was not only a bold career pivot, but also a journey to rediscover life's meaning, restore his health, and feel joy in every shift. His story is proof that it is never too late to start over, and sometimes true happiness lies on the path few dare to take. For decades, Stephen had reached every career milestone he set out to achieve. By his 40s, he had twice held the position of Vice President of Marketing at public companies, roles that many spend a lifetime chasing. His income once exceeded $200,000 per year, enough for him and his family to live comfortably. But as the spotlight of work gradually faded, he felt an emptiness that money could not fill. In his final years in marketing, Stephen transitioned from consumer marketing to technology and B2B marketing. It was a difficult turning point with a steep learning curve, and he never truly felt at home. Many of the roles he held were short-term, and working remotely only isolated him further, distancing him from the dynamic pace that he once loved. When he left his last job, Stephen faced two choices: retire into a safe but dull life, or seek a new path, one where he could contribute to the community and feel that his work was meaningful. That desire drove him to begin his search for life's next chapter. Stephen did not want to go back to school for another master's or bachelor's degree. He wanted a short enough pivot to start immediately, but meaningful enough to sustain long-term. After weeks of elimination, he settled on becoming an EMT. It was a job that could not be replaced by AI, could continue beyond age 65, and, most importantly, equipped him with life skills that, even if he did not stay forever, he would still treasure. In just 10 weeks of courses, plus a national certification exam, Stephen was ready. He was the oldest in a class full of 20-year-olds, but he did not miss a single session. He admired the youth's enthusiasm. People willing to work hard for $18.25 per hour, just to ensure patients felt safe and respected. Immediately upon completing the course, he applied to ambulance companies. After one failed interview, he quickly received an offer on the next try. Only months into the job, he realized he had found the right path. Every shift brought a different story, full of challenges and the sense of excitement he had lost for so many years. Now, being an EMT not only brings Stephen joy, but also boosts his physical and mental health. Working 4 nights a week helped him drop the weekday drinking habit. Instead, each shift ends around 9 or 10 p.m. He comes home and goes straight to bed. He maintains a routine of swimming in the ocean or pool several times a week, does a 22-minute workout every morning, and lifting 200 to 300-pound stretchers into ambulances several times daily has strengthened his muscles like never before. An 8-hour shift usually involves around 4 calls, from transporting patients between facilities to handling emergencies in just minutes. Each task demands full focus, but in return is never boring. Stephen loves long conversations with younger colleagues in the bustling, urgent atmosphere of the emergency department, where he truly feels he belongs. Although his family has stable savings, Stephen still wants to keep working to maintain insurance benefits for his wife when she retires next year. He is considering becoming an emergency department technician in a large hospital or an EMT for a retirement community, or even working as an EMT at places like Legoland or SeaWorld when grandkids arrive, so they can enjoy it together. For Stephen, the greatest lesson is not about salary or title, but the courage to pivot when the old path no longer brings joy. He believes that if a job no longer makes you happy, you must bravely seek a new path, because sometimes that bold jump opens the most beautiful chapter of your life. Stephen firmly believes that change is not the privilege of youth, but the right of anyone brave enough to face themselves. Reflecting on the years he was stuck in marketing, where he had everything except enthusiasm, he realized the root cause. He had no goal to strive for. His favorite saying, "If you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there." serves as a reminder that a life without direction leads only to burnout. He encourages people not to get trapped in a loop of meaningless jobs. If you keep changing roles in the same field and still feel unsatisfied, that is a sign it's time to jump to a different direction. And even if the new choice is not perfect, you will still gain experience, skills, and a story to tell. To Stephen, becoming an EMT at 61 was not just a career decision, it was a declaration of life. Genuine happiness does not lie in holding on to the past, but in the courage to create a new future, regardless of age. And sometimes in the places few dare to step, we find the best parts of ourselves. Stephen Condon's story clearly demonstrates that life never closes the door on those who dare to step outside their comfort zone. From a prestigious position with a six-figure income, he was willing to start over in a humble yet deeply meaningful role so that every workday would be a day lived fully. He found health, joy, and a new purpose, things money alone could never buy. And the message he sends is simple yet powerful. If your current job no longer makes you happy, give yourself the chance to change. Sometimes just one courageous decision can rewrite the rest of your life.